today? You see that? Right on the left-hand side. How are you feeling today? Super. You're doing good. Okay. So I'm going to say the client maintains eye contact, mood is appropriate. That's all. If somebody was mentally ill and they were laughing when you're saying that, or something like that, the mood would not be appropriate, right? So what I'm saying is I'm looking at her, she's responding appropriately, mood is appropriate. So you say what's on the right-hand side. Client maintains eye contact, mood is appropriate. Then you're going to ask these other questions. Can you tell me your name?
Shannon Underspot.
And your birthday?
July 28th.
Right? Do you know where you are today?
No.
You don't?
No.
Please tell me you know where
Yes,
you
I
are.
do. We're
You should
outdoorsy.
always
We're outdoorsy.
be kind to your fellow student. You always are alert and oriented, and you're here for a physical. That's why you're here. You don't want to make any more work for your partner than you need to, right?
Right.
So what, do you know why you're here today?
I'm here for a physical.
Right. So you can say client is alert and oriented times 4. If they say anything other than their name, their birthday, why they're here, if they don't give you all of that, then you can't say alert and oriented times 4. If they don't know why they're there, then they're alert and oriented times 3.
Times 3.
If they don't know who they are, they're not even alert and oriented times 1. So alert and oriented times 1 is they know who they are. Alert and oriented times 2, they know who they are and the time, right? Alert and oriented times 3, you can go through time, person, and place. And 4, time, person, place, and situation. So, just make it easy on your partner. You know what I mean? There's no reason to make it more complicated than it needs to be, right? We're moving on down. So the next thing you're doing is you're assessing the thought process. So does the patient make sense, right? Did she make sense or is she babbling? Is she confused and babbling? So I can clearly see her thought process is logical. She's normal, she's coherent, she's logical, and all you guys will be too. So you can safely say thought process is coherent and logical. That's clearly bolded on your paper, right? Next thing, I'm gonna give you a word, and we're assessing your memory. So at the end of here, can you just repeat this word back to me? Love. You can pick any word you want. You can pick bubblegum, pink, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. Some people pick diamonds. I'm saying love. Okay. So then at the very end, after you go through the whole thing, you're going to say that the purpose in that is to assess their memory. You're going to say, can you tell me that word I told you? And then they're going to repeat back. But you, as the nurse, have to remember to ask for the word. You have to remember to give them a word, and you have to remember to ask the word at the end. So as you're going through, just ask the word at the end of wherever you are so you don't forget, right? So by the time, excuse me, I'm so sorry about that. By the time you get to the end of your whole assessment, it'll automatically be a thing. What was that word? And it'll just flow, right? So now we're moving down, we're at cranium and hair. So I'm gonna, remember, did you go through IPPA yet?
Yes. Yeah.
So you guys know the IPPA, right? Inspection, what's next?